I'm going to talk about Young Conker.
It's like the adventures of young Einstein.
And this is a HoloLens game for the Microsoft Xbox. I'm tired. The Microsoft Xbox One by Rare. And basically, the HoloLens is a device that, will basically drop a game into the room around you, sort of.
Sort of, but not really.
And you play based on your surrounding environment. Now, when they announced this Conker one with the trailer, people were in a fucking uproar. Because what aren't people in an uproar over these days?
They didn't show enough dong?
I don't know.
On Conker?
He didn't ass slap hard enough. They bitched about how they, dumbed him down and made him a kiddie game. They bitched about how he looked, and he looked different. Rare is not the same Rare from 15, 16 years ago. 17, 18 years ago. Okay, it's different people. They're going to have a different take on how a character looks. It fucking happens. 2. Conker had a game called Conker's Pocket Tales, which was kid-friendly and wholesome. Then he had Conker's Bad Fur Day, which wasn't. Then you had the re-release of it on Xbox. And now you have another one that appears to be kid-friendly. And people are bitching about how they're toning down, his nature and the character that was designed. And really, when you only have 2 games to base a character on, and one is kid-friendly and one isn't, who's to say that the next game has to be,
was it a third game? Was there one on Xbox?
I just said it was a port of... You literally have not listened to me.
Dude, we talked about Click a Chameleon for like an hour.
It's a port of Conker's Bad Fur Day.
So it's only 2... Okay, Game Boy Color
technically
game.
Only 2 games.
Sure.
So the fact that this goes back to something kid-friendly, I understand that people love Conker for Conker's Bad Fur Day. I really do. But it's... I don't know. It's not like they're desecrating the history of this fucking squirrel. I mean, there's really no precedent. It could have gone either way. It could have been a coin toss. As far as the game, it doesn't look particularly interesting to me, but I just think the outrage over it is kind of dumb.
So it was a kiddie game originally.
It was a kid's game on Game Boy Color.
And they're pissed that he looks a little different.
And he's not making shit and poop and fart jokes this time. And there's no sunflower with boobs. That was in Conker's Bad Fur Day.
But I mean...
The problem with Conker's Bad Fur Day, too, is it's a game that is largely based on nostalgia by people who are of a certain age, who probably remember playing it when they were in middle school while parents slept.
Yeah.
And they remember the funny fart jokes, and the squirrel with boobs, and the sunflower with boobs, and the poop monster, and all this shit. And it's like... Why are we getting angry about this? Just move on.
It's sort of like... It was like almost like their version of internet porn. It was like, this is our secret dirty game.
That's how I've always explained it.
Like,
that's what it was. It was that secret thing. It was that
oh, I bought a game. Our parents don't know that it has cartoon polygonal titties in it or whatever.
It was a kind of a forbidden item to a certain age group of people.
It's like Leisure Suit Larry.
Yes, exactly.
Except not as sexual.
And if Leisure Suit Larry came out and, decided that it was a fucking Christian evangelical game, people would be like, well, that's fucking dumb, but it's still like, who cares? And also with something like Leisure Suit Larry, there was no good-bad dichotomy there. There was no kids game followed by an adult game.
Well, they did have the card game add-on, but...
Oh.
But no, every Leisure Larry game has some sort of nipple in it.
Yeah.
At least. Some more than others. Some have full frontal. Some don't, but there you go.
So I kind of understand the disappointment, but it's like, I just don't understand the amount of anger that is there.
You gotta be angry about something, or else you're not having a good week, Ian.
You're not. You can't be on the internet if you're not angry.